Hello, my wonderful and beautiful and special people that watch me on YouTube, my lovely subscribers, my lovely followers. How are you today? I'm very well. I've just had the most wonderful day in Kingsbridge and I've come back and I thought, do you know what? I fancy doing some readings for my lovely people. How does that sound? I also want to thank all of you beautiful people who watch this, who have perhaps bought tickets to come and see my show, which is now sold out in Torquay. I'm really grateful for that. I thank you so much. It's so exciting to start all this up again after having such a long journey to get back to it. So I'm so thankful, I really am. Today we're going to be doing what you absolutely love. Again, I've had wonderful feedback for this, so thank you so much. This is the pick a card reading. So I'm going to be picking 3 cards and I'd like for you to pick 1, 2 or 3, send a thought up or what's worrying you, what's on your mind, what you'd like an answer to, and let's see if we can, which we normally do, answer your question. Now what I always say is, it doesn't matter when you watch this because your divine timing and your ultimate inner wisdom, thank you, your ultimate inner wisdom will tell you when to watch this video. So these are timeless, they're fluid. You know, sometimes I watch videos that come across on YouTube and they could have been done 6 months ago, but I need you to watch them then. So this is relevant for you now, my darlings, when you watch this. As I say, it's not going to, you know, resonate with everybody, so if it doesn't, then just find another video or just wait for another reading from me. You know, it's not going to make sense to everybody, but so far people are saying how spot on they are. So your inner wisdom, your inner being, your intuition, thank you, is basically telling you which card to pick because there's a message inherent there for you. How clever is that, how the cards work? Isn't it amazing? And obviously I'll do my very best, to give you the best reading I can. Or, you know, I'm not exactly doing the strongest Nicky Alan reading to the fore here. These are general readings with me just using the cards. If you want to see the real magic, then you book an email reading or you come and see me live. Anyway, as you can see, we have the cards here. I know you can't see them very clearly because it's not the greatest camera I've got here. We have card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. Okay, so have a think. You would have picked it already before I even started. So let's start with card number 1 and see what we've got for you. Number 1, so exciting. Oh my God, this is so perfect. Such a perfect, positive card, okay? You, number 1s, have picked the Star. This is one of the most positive major arcanas in the set, in both tarot and here. This is basically talking of happy endings. It's talking about really good luck and real good optimistic thoughts will come into fruition at this time. So anything that you've been putting off, any plans that you're wanting to be making, whether it's work, relationships, career, whatever it is, go for it. This is your time. You're in a plateau of energy now where whatever you lay down and wish for, whatever you work towards is going to come out right. It's a perfectly balanced, fantastic card, and it basically says wish upon a star because it will come into fruition. It seems sometimes a bit too good to be true when you're given a card like this. However, with this situation, it's saying you've just got that luck around you. You've attracted it. You're embracing it, and you're giving it out. Whatever you touch turns to gold. Okay, I'm going to get some clarifiers on that to see how further forward we can go on that. I've also invested in some lovely new Archangel cards here and some Archangel Michael cards. So we'll also get some angel energy chucked on top. How exciting! How exciting for you, number 1s and number 2s and number 3s. So number 1s, let's see if there's any more. Can we clarify, please, on what optimism we're looking for? You're on the right path at the moment, number 1s. Let's see if there's anything else that can ground it down for me. Thank you. Okay. Oh my goodness, you got another major arcana. This is amazing. Right. Okay. So you've got Chamuel, which is self-love. Chamuel also works brilliantly with rose quartz crystal. Chamuel works on a pink ray. And basically she is the person that helps you to embrace self-love. Now, I've always said that when you embrace self-love and when you love yourself and you believe in yourself, anything is possible, and I absolutely stand by that. And I found that with my self-love, if I think, yeah, I believe that, I believe I deserve that, or yeah, I'm going to go for that, it is delivered, okay? This is your time to go on from that. It's saying about time to spread your wings. This is definitely, it's completely backing up the star with Jophael, completely backing it up. It's saying whatever you've had, whatever you're planning to put into fruition, go for it now. It doesn't matter that Christmas is coming up. Don't allow events of, in the calendar to put you off what you're aiming for, because you are on a go at the moment, number ones. You are really, really smashing it. Okay, so let's just have another one. Can I just clarify on that? I know already that you've backed up to say that they're in a wonderful, wonderful position to make plans, make change, perhaps put your house up for sale. I don't know why I've just got that, but I feel like if you're thinking of selling things, selling a car, upgrading your car, any big purchases, any big sales, go for it. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. I'm feeling that I want you to start movement. I feel that the end result of your beginning of your plans will be more in the new year, perhaps culminating in April. But what I will say is, thank you, you're on the right track. Oh my good God, this is ridiculous. You've just pulled a third major arcana and a third angel, Archangel Jeremiah. Okay, so this is basically saying, right, get all your eggs in one basket. Let's have a look at what eggs or what ducks in a row you've got. Let's work out how to implement the plans, thinking carefully how we're going to implement them. So it's not just jumping in because you feel lucky. It's putting those plans to the fore, writing out what you want to do and going for it. Jeremiah is basically giving you a life review. He's saying, right, where are we now? How far have we come? Where do we need to go? Let's smash it. Okay, it is all going for you at the moment, number ones. You are absolutely on the right track. Absolutely 100% go for it. If I got these cards and I was thinking, should I sell my house? Should I buy a new car? I will be doing it just on these 3 cards. I've literally put my house up for sale on the turn of 3 cards. I'm telling you now, this is your time to go do it. Okay, I'm just going to see what Archangel influence is there for you, number ones. You are so positive at the moment. You are flying. So let's do it. Of course, we can go into personal issues like, whether you want to take a romantic liaison forward, or if you want to perhaps, I don't know, even get divorced, get married, whatever it is that you want to do to change your life. Oh God, do it now. You're on an absolute blinder. Okay, so absolutely go for it, number ones. Can I just have an angel clarifier, please, for number ones? Number ones we've got Chamiel, Jeremiah, and the star has got to be, I can't remember what that angel, of course it is Jophael, the Archangel of Manifestation. Wishes coming true. Start talking to these angels, ask them to assist you, because you are absolutely smashing it at the moment, number ones. There's no doubt about it. So can we just have another clarifier from the Archangel realms, please, as the angels have come up 3 in a row. Thank you. We have 2 cards here. The first one is Breathe. Archangel Raphael, Archangel of Healing. Lovely and green and beautiful. This card is basically saying take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Right, this goes beautifully with Archangel Jeremiah, okay? So what this is also saying is that we're dealing with old patterns here. Old patterns, again, come in with Jeremiah. So what we want to be doing here is we want to be looking at things that perhaps held us back. Perhaps it's self-doubt. Perhaps it's the fact that we don't think we deserve what we want. Or perhaps we're going into old habits, old thought patterns. Get rid of those. Get rid of them. Smash them. Chuck them in the corner and go for it. Don't let your thought patterns take you back on this, because I'm telling you now, you're flying. Peace. Oh my good God. This is just, you couldn't make it up. Who have I just picked? Archangel Chamiel. You just could not make it up if you tried. Okay? So peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And again, this is all about adopting self-love. It's about loving yourself, believing in yourself, and knowing that whatever you want to work towards, whatever your goal is, go and smash it. You are in the energy now to do this. No self-doubt, no, yeah, but how am I going to get there? Go for it. You've just picked out of 72 plus over 100 cards. Right, what are the odds of that? It's your time, number ones. Good luck, because you don't need it. You don't need it. You've just got 3 of the most positive cards in the pack, 3 major arcanas backed up with the angels that back each other up. You just couldn't make up if you tried. So I'm telling you now, go for it. You are on a winning streak at the moment, number 1. So whatever it is in your mind that you want to change, you go ahead and smash that thing. I'm telling you now, you're loving it. So there's yours, number 1. I'm excited for you. Let me know what it is, what the plans are, and what you want to go ahead with, because it's just so exciting. Let me do this a bit more, because I feel like I'm a bit Harry Potterish in the cupboard. Can you see me a bit about? Oh my God, look at the state of my hair. I have been on a motorbike though, so I have got motorbike hair. And do you know what? Didn't even bother to brush my hair. I'm getting too bedroom guru. Excited for you, number 1. Let's see what number 2's got for you. Balance, Zadkiel. Okay. Oh, decisions to be made with Zadkiel. Now, balance comes as the Temperance card in the tarot, okay? As if you can look, you know, that is taking one cup, which is as above, and then pouring it into so below. He's also got 1 foot in the water. So he's very balanced at the moment. He's got 1 foot in the water, acknowledging the earth element of spirit manifestation, which is through water, and then obviously we've got the divine energy above, okay? So we're very, very aware of what's going on upstairs and what's going on down here. The spiritually minded people, I'm going to be asking you to really think about what's going on in your life, to perhaps meditate, perhaps go on nature walks, to contemplate what it is you actually want. I'm telling you now though, there are delays in what you want, number 2s. The ultimate word that connects with this card is patience, okay? Temperance. You've got to be patient. There seems to be either a project, or there's something to do with relationships, or there's something to do with you really waiting for something to come into fruition. You've just got to wait a little while longer, darlings. Be patient. I've been told this for so long, for bloody 7 years. Patience, patience, temperance. I'm like, do you know what? If I get told patient once more, I'm going to smash someone's face in. I'm very spiritual. But I'm telling you now, everything does work out. And when I look back on the times I was told by Zadkiel to be patient, right, and then, my God, it came into fruition. I'm like, whoa, I'm really sorry I got the ump. Be patient. The universe has got your back. The universe is aware of your intentions. The universe is aware of what you want or where you want to be, and it is coming, but you've got to be patient. Again, I'm feeling we're doing a quarter of a year here, 3 or 4 months. We've got to be patient and hang on in there. No matter what this is about, I know it's very generic, but you know what this is. When you pick number 2, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you've got to be patient and let the universe sort it out for you, because there's divine timing. If you try and shortcut this, or if you try and jump ahead with it, or do false moves, or do things to try and move it out of ego or a sense of impatience, it will go wrong and it will delay it even longer. Be patient. I'm also feeling as well, if anybody's waiting any court results, or waiting any legal results, or you're fighting something out to do with finance, or there's problems like that going on, could even be to do with inheritance, you know, could even be to do with waiting for money, probate, anything like that. Be patient, this is coming. I want to do a clarify on that and see if we get any pentacles whack up on that one. But it's all about balance for you, temperance, moderation, taking your time. It's also a sign of the Gemini, so we've got 2 kind of feelings of, shall I, why can't I do this? Just let it go, and let the universe take control over this situation, and you'll find that the right people and the right time will plop everything in place, and when it happens you'll breathe a sigh of relief and go, God, I had all that worry and all I had to do was just sit and wait, and this is really what you've got to do. You've got to sit on it, you really have, and wait until it's right, and it will come, I'm telling you that now. But Zadkiel, again, you can call on him to allow you a connection to up there, helps you with connections, helps you with manifesting things, Zadkiel. Zadkiel is also good for knowing where you stand with situations, information, knowledge, and all that kind of thing. Also can possibly work towards intuition as well. As you know, so as above and so below with temperance, with balance. So perhaps we're looking at you trusting a bit more, perhaps working on your intuition a bit more, listening to your gut a bit more, you know. Thank you. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Fire, Swords. too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Okay, this is what we've got here now. This is what's out of balance at the moment, is you. Okay. As you can see that one, darlings, right, with the Ten of Swords, there's a lot of worry going on. There's lots of contemplation and thought processes of how's this going to work out, what's going to happen. You need to take time out, right? You're getting really impatient and really stressed over what's going on. And I'm telling you now, it's going to come to a peaceful conclusion. But you must look after yourself in the meantime. Overstressing, overthinking, sleepless nights, worry, they're all going to affect stress levels, they're all going to affect health. You need to make sure that your health, mind, body and spirit is totally on par. Okay, keep yourself balanced in whichever way you can during this time of wait. I know it can be really hard and you've got to have all the trust in the world. I've been there, I know what it's like. Okay, but I'm telling you now, it's not worth you getting yourself ill over or falling out with loved ones, family, friends because you're too impatient with this. And yes, I know I can hear a lot of you saying, yeah, I've waited long enough, it's been going on ages. Hang on in there, okay? You've got to get your balance right. The more discord you have, the less the universe can work this out with you. So you've got to try and be, I'm okay, I'm fine, I trust the universe, whether it's with gritted teeth or not, okay? You've got to have patience. You've got to have faith that this is all working out for the greater good and for you. And I've got a feeling that when it does come into fruition, you'll look back and think, God, if that hadn't have happened, I wouldn't have even got the result that I have. So, you know, there's other things coming in here that are going to make it an even better result. It really does feel like legal things, or that you're worried about someone sorting their life out. It just seems like it's a load of grief going on, but it is coming into fruition. So there is a bit of a warning there, if you like, to say, you know, the worry is definitely creating problems for you. You've got to let it go. You've got to let it go, whether it's writing it out, going on walks, doing trips, taking a weekend away, talking it out with someone you trust, perhaps even counselling if it's affecting you that much. Okay? But I really do feel that you need to just let go, and it is hard, but I've learned that that's what I need to do in my life. It took me years to learn that, so you know, it is a really, really strong and brave thing for you to say, do you know what, I'm not worrying anymore, I'm letting it go. And that's what you've got to be doing. King of Earth, okay, we've got a Pentacle card coming up here. King of Pentacles, there you go. I've asked for the outcome here. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch, we've got the King of Pentacles sitting there, very, very happy. I know you can't see the Pentacles here, but these are Archangel Tarot cards, so I incorporate Rider-Waite Tarot, if you like, if people understand that, into these cards. So the Ten of Pentacles is saying that everything that you want, all in place, everything around you that's stable, and that you've got the comfort around you materialistically, perhaps love-wise, to a certain extent, everything is stable around you. So the outcome is exactly what I've asked for, is that you've got to be patient, because I'm telling you, it's coming. Number twos, it is coming. In the next few months, it is coming. So you've just got to stand there and be patient and let things unfold. Let people say what they've got to say, let people do what they've got to do. Don't do a thing. Just smile, keep your head down, do things that make you feel good about yourself, because I'm telling you, you've got the Ten of Pentacles outcome, which is superb. You'll have everything in a row, you'll have everything sorted as it should be, the stability's there, you're laughing. Let's just see what Archangel influence we've got on those cards to clarify number twos, please. Thank you. And so we've got relationship harmony, Raguel. Well, who knew? Archangel Raguel is the Archangel of Justice, okay? Archangel Raguel is the Archangel of Balance. So if there was any angel that I would pick for balance, and you can look it up and Google it if you don't believe me, Raguel is it. Justice, harmony and balance. Raguel works on the beautiful power blue ray. He is the daddy of ending all things. I'm surprised the world card didn't come up either, right? So this is saying to you that the justice will come. This can either be someone that you've fallen out with, it could be someone that you're in a business with and they've done you over. You could be waiting for a payout, because we had the Ten of Pentacles come up earlier that represents money and physical stability. This could be absolutely anything, but I'm telling you now, what you are waiting for is coming. Be patient. Raguel, again, you could not make it up. I love these cards. How do they work? I don't know. I don't care, but I just know that Raguel is the archangel of balance and justice and harmony. It's coming, number twos. Have faith. Take a breather. This is coming. Raguel, please be with me. Please be with me. Okay, this is coming. And do you know what? Just for you, number twos, I want to get a prayer off of Archangel Michael. So this is basically teaching you what sort of prayer to send up. All right. It's basically saying, this is what you need to send up to me, and I will show you in the next 48 hours a sign from the angels, whether it's a feather, whether it's a sign of an angel, whether it's the name Michael, whether it's the name Raguel comes back up, or anything to do with scales, justice. Okay, I'm telling you now. You are laughing, my darlings. Nothing to do with Gemini, because obviously scales connect with Gemini as well. As I say, I'm not an astrologer, I just know what I know when it comes up. I'm not brilliant with it, but I know that Gemini connects with that. Or it could even be that month. Is that May, Gemini? Thank you, Michael. Oh my God. Oh my God. I swear to you. Detach from the situation. Your prayer, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and this situation. Oh my God. So Archangel Michael's even put his bloody sword in there and said, cut away the worries, cut away the anger, cut away the frustration, cut away the people that really piss you off. Do you know what? We've got this. Be patient. All we want you to do is be at peace. Don't make any stupid moves. Don't say anything stupid. Just hang on in there. Keep smiling, because you are going to be the one who is smiling at the end of all this, and you will have everything you possibly want out of this situation. I can't say it anymore. They're just backing each other up every single time. How amazing is that? Okay, hang on in there, number twos. It's coming. And I tell you what, he who laughs last, I'm telling you that now. It's coming. Let me know when it does, I'm telling you. You couldn't make these cards up, don't you? Just love them. I love doing these readings. It's so exciting. Okay, and what do we have for number threes? Number threes, we have the Eight of Cups, Eight of Water. Right, okay, yeah. Whew. What we're going to be doing with you. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Which way do you want me to go, guys? Yeah, a bit of disillusionment going on here. That's what I feel. The card actually says decide to move on, search for something more meaningful, spiritual and spiritual growth. Right, Eight of Cups. We're kind of feeling a bit out of sorts at the moment, number threes. We're kind of feeling, is this it? I don't know if you're getting affected by the dark nights and you're feeling that another year's over. What have I achieved? What have I done? I'm going to work, coming back, and it's dark and I'm really pissed off and nothing seems to have really happened. Nothing's going forward in life. I'm not really happy in my life with my family at the moment. They're getting on my nerves. It seems that everything's bugging you a bit at the moment. There's a tiny bit of depression coming in now. Okay, there's a tiny bit of disillusionment. There's a bit of, you know, yeah, I've got these cups here, but they're all there, but I don't really feel I've got any of them. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting with you at the moment, guys. So number threes, I'm getting it. You know, we do go downhill a bit when we get this change of weather. I embrace it. I bloody love it. I get all my candles out. And I just love cozying up with a really good drama on the telly. The capture's good at the moment. This is a recommendation. And it's a good time to catch up with friends on the phone. It's just, I just always find a positive in everything, you know, and that's the way I do it. And I think I've done a video on it recently on the positives and embracing this weather that's coming in. But yeah, you're not feeling great at the moment, so I want a couple of clarifiers to work out, please, what number threes are feeling disillusioned about and what's going to be happening for them, please. If you can just help me out on that, that would be absolutely wonderful. So we need you to start finding ways to improve your positivity, whether it's burning essential oils, Epsom salt baths, walks out, meeting up with friends for a coffee, doing things that you love, whether it's playing your favourite game, watching your favourite film, playing your favourite music. Thank you. Girls, just saying, opportunity for shopping. I think shopping therapy from a professional medium is very good advice to you girls. I think shopping needs to be done. There we go, Azrael. Okay, and Azrael's in the house. Okay, thank you. Thank God for that. Right, my darlings, it's now been clarified about releasing. Azrael is someone that helps you to move forward. It's very similar to Michael and Jeremiah to a certain extent. Azrael helps transition, helps you move on, helps you change situations you don't want to be in. So it appears, number 3, that you're in a situation you don't really like at the moment and you don't know whether to make the move or not. I'm feeling more work at the moment, and perhaps some of you in relationships you're not very happy in, and friendships. Let's do one at a time. With the career situation, this came up, I don't know if this came up for you before, number 3s, but I felt very similar to this before, that I feel disillusioned with my work environment. I just don't feel you've got very far. I don't know if you've been acknowledged in your job, or someone has been promoted like in front of you and you've been there years, and then this new person's come up, or someone's taken the piss out of you a bit, excuse my French, but that's how it goes with me. But it just feels like, really? I'm not really appreciated here. Thank you. Also, I feel like this in a family environment. If you're female, I feel like you're running around, chief cook, bottle washer, cleaner, running the kids, blah, 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 blah. Husband's coming home, he's saying he's knackered, and you're like, well, really, so am I, because I'm doing a part-time job and I'm doing this, and I'm like really cheesed off with it all. Right, so there's that feeling, but I've got vice versa also, that the man's coming home, working his absolute bits off, and then the woman's sitting around doing nothing, and she's like, oh, can you do this? Like, really? I've just worked my arse off all day. Now, there's a bit of disillusionment going on, there's a bit of disharmony going on in love relationships, family relationships, and work environments, and I also feel in friendships as well. If a couple of you are in friendships where you feel like you're putting in more than them, or you're feeling like you're always being drained by them, or they just use you to offload and then they go off on their merry way, think about ending relationships or politely distancing yourself from people that are really pissing you off, excuse my French. Also, I think in marriage, I'm going to clarify that, because we've got the cups. So it's all to do with emotions and love at the moment, but I'm really dumb. But I feel like with you, this is about either talking it out with your loved one or actually moving on. Azrael gives you the strength to make decisions to move on from things. If your job is crap, put out a CV, look elsewhere. It's time to make change here, because it feels like, yeah, you're right, you are in a bit of a rut, but it's not your fault, it's the surroundings around you. Perhaps a bit of change is needed, or even just time out for a little while, away from the situation, and then come back with a fresh view. Perhaps you want to negotiate or speak about how you're feeling, or speak your own truth, but it's not good for you at the moment. 3 of Swords. Again, we've got a bit of heartache. It says there's abundance. 3 of Fire, things look really good. Have patience this time, make long-term plans. Hang on a minute, because I don't get that with that. Then we've got, oh my God, bloody perfect. We've got the Ace of Cups, and we've got the 9 of Cups. Get in. Right. I get it now. Okay. Basically, what this is saying to me is, and these 3 cups literally leaned onto each other. It's remarkable, okay? It's saying that, yes, it is time to move on. If something is niggling you and it doesn't feel right and it's been peeing you off for a long time and you're getting bored of it, or you don't feel you're getting anything out of it, or you're getting no stimulation or challenge, move on, make the change. Because if you do, you are going to be facing nothing but abundance, okay? Nothing but good luck. Again, be patient during the transition. Speak your truth. Speak about how you're feeling with the people you love. Speak about how you're feeling with your work colleagues or your boss, whatever is going on with the work environment as well. But I'm telling you now, it's time to make that decision, because it's going to be so much better when you move on. You're going to be so much happier. Yes, it's shit doing transitions. Yes, it's crap coming to an end and being brave enough to make a change. But I'm telling you now, you are gonna have a brand new beginning in love. Oh yeah. And it says falling in love. Oh yeah. Okay, so for all of you, either people that are in relationships that aren't as serious, it is massive when you're talking about people that are married. You know, perhaps you need to think it through a bit more, decide if you really want to go, if you want to end this relationship. There could even be third-party situations where you're already seeing someone, or you're starting to feel attracted to other people when you're in a marriage. But you know what? There is something wrong if you're seeing that in your marriage. If I'm married, I wouldn't be looking at anybody else. I might appreciate them. A bit of window shopping doesn't hurt anybody. But if you're actually thinking, God, I could really go for this, and there is something seriously wrong there, that you realise that your marriage is over. However, I'm looking here more towards people in relationships without as much commitment. Or perhaps you've been dating a couple of guys, or you've been dating a couple of girls, and it's all been like jumping along. Stop it. Stop this power, because it feels like you've got a new person coming in. You've got a new person coming in here. And if you are in a new relationship, I will tell you now, it is going to the next level. Okay, so what I mean by that is, if you've got someone where you need to spark it up a bit, or you need to make perhaps a bit more change to it because it seems a bit samey, perhaps they're moving in, or you're going to go on holiday together but you keep putting it off, or you can have a break together and you keep putting it off, make the change to spark it up, because this represents the Ace of Water is all new in love and relationships. It is such a positive card. It's basically grasping hold of that change and going, this is it, this is your new beginning, and it's going to be bloody fantastic. This is the most positive card in new love relationships, okay? Could even evolve to friendships as well, but I'm telling you now, without the change, either, you know, improving what you're already in, or completely ending it and moving on because you know it's wrong, I'm telling you now, you are laughing. Brilliant love energy coming in around you. And just to top it up, look at that. You've got the Nine of Water, the Nine of Cups, and it even says your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So this is not only about you being in a loving relationship, or finally finding that soulmate, that twin flame. And if you're seeing number 11 a lot, or 1111, or even twos, this is all to do with finding your twin flames coming, your soulmates coming, definitely. So if you're in a habit of not going out, start going out. If you're in a habit of not wanting to mix with people, mix with people. If you're in a habit of thinking, I really should join the local social club, bloody go and do it. Join the library, whatever it is. Get out there, because your soulmate is coming if you're single. As I say, if you're in a less committed relationship, you want to be stepping it up a gear, because you've got nothing but happiness coming. If you're in a miserable relationship, end it. Move on, because you have got such love coming your way. It's ridiculous. So from going from disillusionment and feeling that nothing's going right, okay, you're now walking into a whole world of abundance. So this is all about love and emotions, number 3. So we've got 3 cups. We've got Azrael telling you to release old habits and old times of hardships and things you're not happy with, okay? And then we've got the 3 of Swords coming in, 3 of Fire, telling you, make this change. It could be hard, there could be a bit of upset, there could be a bit of upheaval, but it's going to be leading to these beauties. It's going to be leading to all this love. Look at all these cups depict love. It's a no-brainer. But I'll tell you something now. If you don't change the situation you're in, you're not moving anywhere. You're going to be sitting next to that dragon, looking at all this beautifulness you could have here, but you're staying here. You're not going anywhere. So it's up to you to have the courage to change. It's the courage you to speak your truth, and it's for the courage you to decide whether you're happy or not. And if you're not, you got to go for it. And I find it so hard that people won't change things, because I would do it at a drop of a hat. In fact, the switch of 3 cards. That's how much faith I have, because it's been drummed into me with my journey. I have no problem changing anything. If I had to move tomorrow, I would. If I had to end a relationship, I would. If I had to do this, I would. If I knew that it was totally wrong and totally went against every bit of intuition in my soul and my body. Okay, you've got 2... Oh my God. I love you so much. I can't tell you. You're just bloody incredible. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Uriel, your desires, your wants, your needs, what you're not happy with, what do you need to be doing? It's almost like, it reminds me of the hermit, because he's holding the lantern, which is, you know, going into yourself, having to think about what's going on in your life. what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Bin the sad, go for the happy. Moth to a light, no brainer. Think about it and act upon it. Archangel Uriel's bearing up courage. Love it. Azrael and Ariel. Now Ariel, she's my favourite. Okay, be courageous. Stand up for your beliefs. Ariel's just backed it up, babies. Ariel is the archangel of all your base chakras. She will help you out with anything. Money, wealth, career, any situations to do with earthbound experiences. She's your girl. She's an absolute bloody warrior. I speak to Ariel every day. If I've got any worries about anything going on in my life, it's like, Ariel, can you help me? I want to get through this. She must be like, oh my God, she's moaning again. Right, but do you know what? Strength, courage. Have the courage to change. Have the courage to speak your truth. Have the courage to say to people, no more. Don't want it anymore. Courage leads to change. Change leads to happiness. And what can I tell you? And I keep showing you, but it's powerful. Look at all these cups you've got. And the Ace of Cups, it's the number one love one. It's the number one love card of the whole pack. Make your decisions, number threes, because I'm telling you now, it's coming. It's totally coming. Can't wait. Let me know if these resonate with you. Let me know how you feel. Bring comment. Do you know what? I absolutely love it when I come online, go to my channel and see people making comments, because it really makes me feel like this is all worthwhile and that it's connecting with you. So I hope you've enjoyed your readings today. I absolutely love my new cards, don't you? Because they totally back up what I'm already talking about. I love it. My new cards, I'm really happy with them. And my new Archangel Michael cards. So with that, I love you and leave you. If this did make sense, please hit a like button, because that's what they all say to do. I don't know why, but I'm going to say it anyway, because I'm trying to pretend that I'm someone that knows what they're doing on YouTube. But listen, have a lovely week. Take on board what's been said, because it's not just mumbo jumbo. These things have been directed at you. Number ones, twos and threes for a reason. Take it on board. Act with whatever's been told in the cards and whatever they've given you advice to do. And I think it was number twos, I felt inspired to get the prayer from Michael. But you know what? Is it really going to hurt if you send a prayer up? Is it really going to hurt if you make change? No, it's not. You're going to be in a better space. Go for it. Anyway, I will love you and leave you. I hope you enjoyed your readings today. It was an absolute pleasure doing them. I'll speak to you very soon. Take care now. Bye.